Hey yo, and we back. Yes, sir. Hopefully you guys had a nice Christmas, man, and hopefully your New Year's is gonna be really nice too, man. We gotta go into this new year in stride, man. In stride, you know. So yeah, I had a great weekend. Kids opening up presents and playing around with VRs and Xboxes and running into walls and all that type of stuff, man. Eat some good food, talk to my family overall. It was great, man, traveling and everything. Haven't been able to do a lot or going through my normal routine as far as DFS, but it's good, man. Sometimes, you gotta, take a step back sometime, man. I ain't want to take a step back that long, but it is what it is. We got 9 games on this NBA slate today. We got football. We have, I think, 10 games of football. Man, we just in stride. We getting in stride, man. Sports book, just everything just popping off, man. I don't know if I can just participate in all of this stuff, man, and still pay attention to your family and stuff like that. So, you know, got to try to pace yourself and make sure you have some time for your family as well. Even though my family, they know the deal right now. They pretty much know my routines and stuff like that. But let's get right into it. Before I get into it, I haven't been able to get any prop bets or anything out like that, prop bet videos, but I have been tweeting out my bets and um, posting them in the group. Shout out to the Fanduel group. The links will be in the description. They're doing wonderful things over there, man. We're a big family over there. We just chill, Let's see. I really haven't been doing much. I have been playing, just really been doing a lot of betting. I might throw one lineup and through NBA. That was this weekend because I've really been busy. Haven't been able to draw my whole attention to it. I got a lineup that I did last night. I took a screenshot. I forgot. We had a 349. If you want to check it out, you could just pause the video and just look at it. But it was just a shot in the dark. I really wasn't on nothing. Where I'm really been ticked off at is with my same game parlays with FanDuel. I've been missing them by one in NBA. It's really been getting to me too, man. I missed Deandre Jordan last night. Couldn't give me 12 points, man. That's all he needed to give me 12 points for a 16 leg. What was this? The night before, Dorian Finney-Smith didn't get 4 rebounds, and the game went over. Like I said, you could pause it if you want to take a look, but Millsap didn't get 4 rebounds for me on that one, and Serge Ibaka didn't get 4 rebounds for me either. And on this one, Boston versus Brooklyn, I missed one by one leg, and Tatum didn't get three assists for me. I think he only got 2. That hurt me. This was a hit right here. I think I showed y'all that. Anyway, that's that with that. So we got a 9-game slate. Getting right into it. We're gonna start off with the point guard position, man. And man, the difference between Draftkings and Fanduel has been the pricing, man. Fanduel has been very soft, and Draftkings has been, they've been stiff on their prices. Having players priced up, especially the mid-tier players. They're kind of priced up, man. But shout out to some of these performances these guys been putting on, man. They've been putting on some nice performances, man. So these guys in the higher range, and like the Bruns, the Westbrooks, and the Currys, those guys are definitely self-explanatory there in play. I really love it. We got to watch the status for LeBron James, Westbrook. We need to know the status if these guys are going to play or not. Aside from that, Stephen Curry, he's 8,300 on FanDuel and 9,300 on DraftKings. I like the price on both sides going up against my Chicago Bulls. Man, that game should be one for the ages. You can stack it up, rack it up, whatever, man. That game should be great for fantasy. You got Ben Simmons, similar priced on both sites at 92 on DraftKings and at 96 on Fanduel. So you can pick your poison there. Kyrie Irving, same thing. It's a 300 difference. If you think Brooklyn can keep this game at bay and you'll be able to get your full allotment out of Kyrie, then that's something that you can consider because Kyrie is a monster. We already know that. He gets buckets, man. So De'Aaron Fox, they got a rematch going on from last night. I think Sacramento lost that game. I think Phoenix lost that game, and De'Aaron Fox, 81. He's similar price, 81 to 82. So he's been playing good ball, man. He's been playing good ball, man. Am I going to be on him? That's something to remain to be seen. D'Angelo Russell, I like his price on DraftKings. I like his price on FanDuel as well. He is priced at about, I think, $7K flat on FanDuel, $7,200 on FanDuel. Going up against those Lakers, gonna need his shot volume. His old team. Of course, Karl-Anthony Towns was going to be questionable, so that's something to look out for. Possible blowout risk. It is what it is. Let's go back to the point guards. Okay. Malcolm Brogdon going up against Boston. He's got a good matchup. He got I said okay matchup. He's probably going to see some Marcus Smart and some Jeff Teague, but that Pacers team, they got some pretty nice offensive players, man, in each position. So, man, this would be interesting to see as the season goes along and those boys stay healthy and, things like that. Their offense could potentially get stronger and stronger, man. I love to see them go up against Brooklyn. I can't wait for that game from an offensive standpoint. But moving along, Chris Paul, he's in play. Do you want to pull a trigger? It is what it is. He went crazy last night. He had I don't know about crazy, but he had a really nice outing last night. 6,800 on FanDuel, and 7,200 on DraftKings. They similar price. I think he put up like a 50 ball last night. 55 fantasy points, 22-5, 12. Against that De'Aaron Fox defense, and he was just willing and dealing. So he's definitely in play. Colin Sexton coming in at 7,100. Man, I wish he was playing like he's playing now. Last year, and when I lost a lot of money on him, just underperforming. But he's in play. Terry Rozier definitely in play. Drew Holiday, they need to take the chains all the way off of him. But he's right now he's a GPP play for me. But he can blow. Similar price. Same site on both sites. Same thing with Murray. Up-paced game. I love it. I love the way he's been playing lately. If he could be a little bit more aggressive, that'll be really, really good for me. He's getting his minutes, though. He's playing 30 minutes. I like to see him get up there around that 30, 32, 33-minute mark nightly, but you don't know how Pop probably don't want to roll him out there like that. He's probably figuring he's already pushing him, but he's been balling. Sure, he had a triple-double last night, 36 fantasy points. Going up against New Orleans, it's going to be an up-paced game. San Antonio already play a little faster, so that should be some nice fantasy points to go around in that game overall. Kobe White, you got Marcus Smart. He's just somebody who logs in a lot of minutes, man. He puts in 30, 40, 30, upwards of 30. He probably averaging about 33 minutes, so he's going to be out there. It's just a no for me. I just can't pull the trigger. Kobe White, I like him better on FanDuel, but he's priced decent. Both of these guys, Kobe White and Devonte Graham, I like him on FanDuel. Let's go to Kobe White. He should be about 6K, I believe. Yeah, 6K in this game. Sign me up. This is a chance for him to get back above 30 minutes. He played 24 minutes last time. If he plays good, I can see Coach leaving him out there for 30 minutes or 30 minutes plus, going up against that Golden State team. I like him. Who else did I say? Devonte Graham, he's 6,500 on DraftKings, man. On Fanduel, he's at the 2 guard position, sitting there probably 1,000 cheaper. Going up, they're gonna need his offensive output, his points, his assists, going up against, and he's playing upwards of 30 minutes, 37, 33. He had back-to-back double-doubles. I could definitely, if they can keep this game close, man, sign me up. But I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on him anyway at 5,400. You're getting some decent amount of upside on your on those price tags on FanDuel. Pricing is salt. I should just use FanDuel for this whole damn video. But anyway, Victor Oladipo, he's in play. Will I get to him? Probably not. I got some guys in better spots. Schroeder. And Alonzo Ball, somebody who I haven't played. I just have to miss out on him if he does good. I love Dennis Schroeder at 6'1". Barker folks loving him at 6K. What is Marker folks on draft FanDuel? Folks. I gotta go to the points. Folks is sitting over here at 5,900. So similarly priced. The up tempo matchup that they're going up against. I love me some Folks. Garland, yes. I'll just start. Bledsoe, I don't know if I could trust him or not. He's a no for me. If Westbrook misses, then you could look into some Ish Smith. He's at 5,700 on DraftKings, and then on FanDuel, Ish Smith is, let's see, he's probably around 3,900. So Westbrook misses this game, you know where to go. If you want to pay down like that. Dinwiddie, this is probably a game that he could probably have a good game this game. You never know. Alfred Payton, someone that's just been shitting on my damn lineups. DiVincenzo, I probably won't dig that. I probably won't even go there because there's just some smash spot guys on the slate. And then we're getting down to the dirty clothes. I'm gonna switch over to 2-guard now. Okay, coming in as shooting guard. That's when you go to shoot guard on FanDuel. All right, we got Devin Booker. Devin Booker, he's 2K. It's a 2K. Man, if you want to play him on FanDuel. 2,000 point difference, man. I can't go nowhere near him on DraftKings. And right now it's like I wanted to see Point Booker, man. Just Chris Paul, he's over there. They just gonna have to figure it. For fantasy, I wanted to just feel like Chris Paul in a way, man. Man, I want to see Point Booker, man. Point Book, where he, but it is what it is, man. He's priced appropriately right now for what he's been doing, but they're getting a rematch. Know he wants to play better. If you play him, he's in play on FanDuel. DeMar DeRozan, he's definitely somebody I'm looking at. What is he on DraftKings? Where's the price? Oh, he's a small forward on DraftKings. I want to see what his price is on DraftKings. I'm interested in. He is priced at 7,300 on DraftKings. 7,300. He's 8,100 on DraftKings. So on FanDuel, so DraftKings got the edge there. Dang, how did I miss that? Man, that's why it's good to do price matching, man. How did I miss that on DraftKings? So he's been playing pretty good, man. He's been playing pretty good, man. In a pace-up matchup. This is the DeRozan we all want to see, man. If he keeps continuing to play like this, he played against Memphis, Toronto, had some good outings, points are there. He's been scoring, man. Hopefully he can keep it up. But if you want to jump on him right now before the price rises up, I don't mind. Bradley Beal, especially if Westbrook is out, he's a lock for me. You know what he does. Man. He's priced at 8,500 on DraftKings, on FanDuel, on DraftKings. He's priced at 8,900. So, that boy gets buckets, man. 39 points, 31 points in a rematch. He'll be looking to do it again. He'll be looking to drop another 50 ball. He's definitely in play. Fanduel, you can get jiggy with on Fanduel, man. God, we touched on. Look at Levine sitting there at 7K. It's a 9-point differential between both sites. In a good matchup against Golden State, you're gonna see some dunks tonight. He gonna get at least 1 or 2 dunks, man. So man, 7K, he's in play. Wiggins in play, but I probably won't go there. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him have a bad game. Just a good game. 2 bad teams just getting ready to go at it. Oladipo, he can go off. I probably won't have none. I probably won't have any. He can definitely go off, though. I probably won't have any. Sexton, the way he's been playing, he's 6,300 on FanDuel. They had an OT game. Well, I forgot how many overtimes they went to. If they went to 1 or 2, I forgot. But anyway, they went to overtime last night. But he's been playing good. For that price tag, I don't mind him. Going up against Philly, I don't mind him. Dennis Schroeder, love him. 6K, he's still down. Lock him in if you want. That late night hammer, they want him to play. They want him to step up. They want him to step up. LeBron, AD, they want to try to step, be on limits and minute limits and stuff like that, which is fine to me. I don't have to worry about rostering them, but like I say, which is fine. And for the long run, these new pieces that they have over there in LA, they want these guys to step up, to add depth to the squad. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, LeBron is always about his teammates, and he wants these guys to step up. He wants Schroeder to step up, Harrell to step up, Kuzma to step up. He needs those guys. The Lakers need those guys to strengthen their roster. So look for these guys to be, the Schroeders, the Kuzmas, and the Harrells of the world to be aggressive, man. Aggressive. You get Buddy Hield at 5,800. He's in play. Bledsoe, I'm just not playing him. Lonnie Walker's been getting minutes. It is what it is. I think he's been getting 30 minutes a game so far. First game, second game, no, not so much. Good matchup, though. Like we already touched on Graham. Malik Beasley, somebody in play. Getting good minutes. He's just, man, at 5,300. What is he on DraftKings? Malik Beasley. Let me see if I can search Beasley. 5,900. He's 5,900. So he's similar price on both. I got to take a deep look at Malik Beasley because we got to have it right just in case we got some injuries tonight. In that late slate, we got to have it together. Because I'm not a big fan of the LA Lakers defense over there, especially at the guard spots. I think they're vulnerable there, so we need to know where we can take advantage of them at and who can take advantage of them with. Burks, man, I love me some Burks. He's always been an underrated player to me. You can see I had him in my line tonight. He had identical fancy outputs the last 2 games. And he's just a microwave, man. He know how to get buckets, man. So at 5,200 on FanDuel, and what is he priced on DraftKings? That's interesting, man. I need to know, man. He's getting that similarly priced, man. So, man, with this tight pricing on DraftKings, man, and a good 30 fantasy points out of that, if you can go 5, 6, 7 times on his price tag, going up against Milwaukee, there is some risk there. You never know. This might be a game that the Knicks can hang in there, and and where you see ABC and everybody get some nice fancy outputs, because they got some guys that can throw it. They can throw Nerlens Noel in there at ABC. They got some guys, and then if you got like guys like what the hell, whatever his name is, what's their guard name over there? They second year. RJ Barrett, his ass needs to, he needs to get some consistency about himself. Playing all them damn minutes. I mean, it's only 2 games, but you got to let him know early. He had 10 points versus Philly yesterday. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I have to go back and check the stats and look, maybe skim through the game. I don't know if he got foul trouble. He was out there for 37 minutes, so did he get the Danny Green treatment or what? But, man, I had him, man. disappointed me. Anyway, moving on. Like I say, Burks, yes. Terence Ross, man, in this up pace, you know what Terence Ross does. He's at 4,600 over here. In this up pace game, up tempo game, he can really give you some nice. He gets buckets. You know, he can give you some nice fantasy outputs. And then, like I meant to tell you guys, two guard, like on Fanduel, the 2-guard position is where I really go ahead and punt at, man. Or I won't even say punt. I punt and pay down. This is this is where I punt and pay down at. You know, on a night like tonight, you don't have to pay down, punt. You can pay down. You can punt if you want to, though. Because look at these. Look. When you go below, let's say 7K and below, then you start seeing guys like Schroeder, you know, Graham, Beasley, Beasley, Burks. These guys can give you 30, 35, close to 40. DiVincenzo, like I said, Ross, Curry. Don't let Curry get hot. You know what I'm saying? He can give you something. You know what I'm saying? 29, 24. Those good fantasy points, man. Especially if you got guys that you know you're getting ready to pay up for. You know, and as soft as this pricing is, like I said, hey, look, you got guys that you can plug in all the way down here to, right down here is where you're getting into the dirty clothes. We don't want to go down there, but like I said, Reddick can get hot on you in a minute. You know he gets buckets. You know what I'm saying? He gets buckets. You catch him on that day, you throw two subcar 5K guys right there, and then it is what it is. Moving on to the small forward spot. Now they had KD. They shuffling guys around FanDuel. They had Durant at the 4. Now they got him at the 3 on FanDuel. So that's something you got to watch out for. You know he's in play. At 9,500, does he get that run? Something you're gonna have to decide. Jaylen Brown, whole lot of usage for Jaylen Brown. Do you want to? How much is he on DraftKings? Let's check this price on DraftKings. Small forward. Jaylen Brown, 7,500 on DraftKings. So, do you want to pull the trigger on him? He's getting a whole lot of usage. Shoot a whole lot of threes too, man. Brandon Ingram hasn't hit that 8K mark yet. His peripherals last game wasn't where I wanted him to be. He had 28 points, real points, but he, 4 turnovers in the peripherals. Like I said, the peripherals wasn't there. We need some blocks and steals to go with that, man. Just like this game right here, this Toronto game. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 11, a block, 3 steals. That's what we need. Give him some upside on that price tag. He dropped a 60 ball, so that's what we need. But he's definitely in play. All the usage in the world for him. He's looking great too, offensively. He's looking good. Hayward, he's in play. They're definitely gonna need him. And he's priced reasonably on both sites, 7,100 for what he's been doing lately. Nance is a no for me. Tobias Harris, there's a little bit more value on these slates, so I don't have to go there. Interesting. I'm undecided on Barrett, but Evan Fournier, he's been, he does shoot the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need him to get hot. If he can give you 20 points along with a few, look at him, he had no rebounds that game. If he can give you 20 points along with a few rebounds and a couple assists, but at 6,200 right now, at this small forward spot, you're going to have to nail it at this small forward spot. Oubre needs a bounce-back game. He's playing a bounce-back team. I don't know what he's going to do. 6K, I probably won't play him. I'll get to a couple players that I probably will play. This guy here, Harrison Barnes, somebody who I don't play, somebody who plays a lot of fucking minutes, and these first two games, he's been looking good. I've been talking shit about him, but y'all know how he'll wet the bed, man. I've been talking big time shit about him. But hey, he's been looking good. I'm happy for him, man. He ain't even 6K, and he's a peripheral guy. He gets rebounds and a couple points here and there, so it is what it is. LeVert under 6K. This is a game that I think he could. I think this is the type of game he can get off in. So be on the lookout for him. Rudy Gay, it's solid play, but it's a no for me. I'd rather go to Keldon. TJ Warren is a no. And, Keldon Johnson, somebody who I like. Now, I like Keldon Johnson, man. Going up against this New Orleans team, he's a second-year guy. I just love everything about this guy. $5K on DraftKings. On Fanduel. How much is on DraftKings? He can give us some upside on that 5,100 price tag. He is 5,500 on DraftKings. So, he's getting the minutes. Some guy who he can do a little bit of everything, man. I like him. Keep an eye out on that guy. Bridges been playing all right lately. In a couple games that he played, he's been playing all right, 5,300. See what I'm saying? They got some nice prices for these guys. Otto Porter, even Edwards, the number one pick. He in limited, he's been playing. He had 25. He only had 22 last game, 18 and 15. A little bit of this and a little bit of that got him up to 26, 27 fantasy points, man. So, nice couple games for him. And then, Bridges and the guys like that, you're going to see a little bit more playing time now that Zella's out, but probably some guys I ain't known. Cover have been playing all right, but, down here, we're getting down here to the... But that's still, I ain't going to say, because there's still some nice plays. You get a Koji, he's playing a lot of minutes, man. Going up against that Lakers team, he'll probably be able to get you some peripherals. But, Chetty Osman, there's another guy that can, light it up. I think they've been starting Okoro over him. Okoro been getting a lot of minutes, but haven't been doing anything with him, as you can see. If Osman end up trying to get that spot back, at 3,800, you got to keep an eye on that. Danny Green been playing a lot of minutes too, so just in case you want to have a dart throw. So we're gonna move on over. We're gonna try to speed this up on this last run for these power forwards and centers. But the slate is loaded with great plays, as you can see. Let's see. Power forward. Okay, ABC is either you do or don't. We waiting on news for Anthony Davis. Jason Tatum, he's up there at 10K. He's been the whole season, and he's definitely in play. Him and Brown, that's where the points coming from. Sabonis, interesting play here. Sabonis is a dog. He just had a triple-double against my Bulls. He's a dog, man. Going up against this Boston team. The Boston, they'll sit out there. They'll roll out Tristan Thompson and Tice, So that 9K price tag, what is he? 8,400 on DraftKings. But don't get me wrong, the boy is good. I know he's going to be high on. I'm undecided on him, man. Guys. I am undecided on him. Zion Williamson definitely in play. See, if you think you could pivot from Sabonis to Williamson, man, you know what I'm saying? So you got to make some decisions, You got Gordon going against Washington. Know he want to run back. Coming in at 7K. Know he wanted to get a little bit more fantasy points than that last night, man. Last game, So look at Julius Randle. They're going to be out there in blowouts, man. He might see some Bobby Porters, you know what I'm saying? But he might end up having a guard switching on Giannis and stuff like that. But, anything can happen in these games, man. So, Aldridge coming in at 6,900. I've just been off of Aldridge. Love, probably no for me. Marketing, he's in play. Draymond Green might be back too, man. Coming in at 6,100. So, that's an option. And I imagine he probably won't be limited. Bagley, if he get off this minutes restriction, man, I'm waiting on his stock to rise. I got about 5 of his rookie cards, man. I really need him to ball, but eliminating them, man, in 20 minutes, man. If he can get them 30, 33 minutes, man, get that swagger back, man. But he's been playing good in those limited minutes. PJ Washington, his minutes should go up. Where he going to be able to come in and play the 4 and the 5. you know, a little bit of the 5 and stuff like that. But he's been playing, man. He's been balling, you know, especially with that Zeller out. They're gonna need him. They're gonna need him. 5,300 at that power forward spot, going up against Brooklyn. You know, he's probably gonna have to see some Durant. You know, see if he stay out of foul trouble. He should be able to play. He should be able to return the nice on that 5,300 price tag. And then the rest of these guys, Crowder, the Kuzmas, definitely watch out for the injury news over here. Then you got the guys like Nas for the injury. Like if Cat happens to miss, then you know he's gonna be in play. You know. And then, you know, we getting down here to the dirty clothes where I just got to, you know, get up out of there. Last but not least, the center's position. Let's go over to the center's position. There's some hell of a plays over here at the center position tonight. Like I said, we won't have to wait on news for Towns. We got ABC center position eligibility. You know, it is what it is. Then you got the clash of the Titans right here. Embiid against Drummond. You know. Embiid's gotten the best of them for the most part. They talk a lot of shit on Twitter, so I know y'all been seeing that Twitter beef before. So these guys got a lot of animosity going for themselves. Am I even going to mess with these guys, man? I'm probably going to let those guys duke it out and probably come down to somebody like Vucevic at 8,200 on Fanduel and 8,300 on Draftkings. A juicy matchup, a rematch. What did he just give him? I think he gave him close to 50. You might as well say that's a 50 burger. He gave him a 50 burger last night. Can't nobody mess. He had 22 and 17, 3 assists, 2 steals. Going to play him again. I know he's licking his chops one more time. So he's definitely in play. Aiden, this guy, he fucked my parlay up last night. I had him to get 12 points. Of course, he had a lot of fouls or whatnot. He still should have got 12 points, man. The man set up there and got 9 points from me. Miles Turner been playing good. 7K on FanDuel. You know how Miles Turner does. Then a couple more games, and then he goes somewhere and high. What's his price over here? He's 6,100 on DraftKings. Oh shit. Well, he's in play either way it goes for me, especially if anybody miss. He's really in play, but he's in play either way it go. So he's 6,200 on similarly priced, 6,100 on DraftKings, 6,200 on FanDuel. One of my favorite centers of the night. Yeah, loving him. He's gonna get run either way it go. Might be my second favorite center behind Vucevic tonight. We'll see. Mitchell Robinson, he's definitely a play on DraftKings. I mean on FanDuel where you get the blocks. You know, he's somebody who gets a lot of the blocks. You know, so you know the blocks are. You know, you get good fantasy points. You get 3 fantasy points for a block on FanDuel, 3 fantasy points for a steal. Steven Adams, he's been playing well, man. He's been playing well. 5,500, you know, he's been playing well. Should have his way on the boards over there. You know, somebody I probably won't play, but he's definitely in play. Lopez is a no for me. Bryant, he might be looking to get his lick back. Bryant can have a good game. The minutes are there. He can have a good game. You know, he just got to get the rebounds up and get a couple blocks, and then, you know. But with Westbrook, if Westbrook don't play, then, you know, he a little bit more usage should be able to go around for Bryant. So, you know, that's something to keep an eye on at 5,200. Jared Allen, man, I wish he could get his full allotment of minutes. See what he's been doing in limited minutes, man. 19, he's giving you 26 fantasy points. He gave you 34 last game in the 21 minutes. Man, if Deandre Jordan wasn't in the way. Whiteside, you know, he's playing limited minutes too. They need to take the chains off. They playing with him too, man. Take the chains off. 17 minutes, 17 fantasy points. 15 minutes, 27 fantasy points. Come on, man. Let him go. Wiseman is another play. I forgot about Wiseman. He's coming in at 5K against the Chicago Bulls. Man, it would be nice for him to get 30 minutes this game. $5K on Fanduel. What is he on DraftKings? 6,600 on DraftKings. Give him 30 minutes, man. The boy should ball. The boy should ball. The boy should ball. But we'll see. Wendell Carter Jr., he's cheap. But, you know, he ain't been putting that ball in the basket, man. What is he priced on DraftKings? $5K, you know. He ain't been putting that ball. He ain't been putting that ball in. We need about 15 points from him, man. And about 30 upwards about 33 minutes, man. Man. My Chicago Bulls don't know what I'm going to do with it. Tristan Thompson is another guy they need to take the chains off. 21 minutes and 22 minutes, man. They need to get it together. What y'all bring him over there for? I know he should be good. He should be good by now. Now, I rostered Biombo last night. Somebody who I like going to when injury calls. You know, he played well. He was about 3,800 last night. Gave me almost 27 fantasy points. I like that. On DraftKings, what is his price on DraftKings? Still 3,800. So, yeah. You know, he's going to take up a whole center spot. He's not center or power forward eligible, but, you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah. So, you know, then when we get down here, we're going to start going into the, you know, into that range. Deandre Jordan, he's been doing good with his limited minutes too. So they're in a dogfight over there. It's going to be like that all season, man. That kind of sucks, man. Tice, how many minutes he's been playing these first couple games, man? 23 and 24, you know. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yep. Bobby Porter is somebody you can look at 3,800 going against New York, his former team. On FanDuel, you get him on DraftKings, you'll get Bobby Porter at power forward and center eligible. He's power forward and center eligible. Where is he? He might be priced up. He's 4,700 on DraftKings. So there you have that. You know. Yep. So you know that just about wraps it up for this video. Like I said, Harrell. I like me some Harrell. And Vucevic on FanDuel at the center spot. I like those guys. Power forward. You know, cheaper options. I like PJ Washington, Markkanen. I won't mind me some Reed, especially we got to wait for injury news as a pay down option. And you know, those are just some cheaper options I like. And then a small forward, some cheaper options that you know I want you guys to miss out on just in case is somebody like Keldon Johnson, man, at 5,100. Edwards, I have to take a wait. I ain't gonna say a wait and see approach, but man, if we don't get Karl Anthony Towns, then he's somebody I'm definitely looking at 4,800. The number one pick. There was another guy down here, I believe. I'll just leave it at that. And shooting guard. Let's see. Cheaper options that I really liked were Schroeder, of course. Man, there's so many shooting guys on FanDuel. Buddy Hield, yes for me. Devonte Graham, yes. Man, Beasley, especially Beasley. Look, man, Schroeder, Hield, Graham, Beasley, Burks, Ross, Curry, Reddick. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy at the two guard position over there at FanDuel. Cheaper options. Shit, Curry is a cheaper option. Man, this is probably my favorite play on the slate right here. Curry is a cheaper option at 8,300. Shit. Then we can go down. Rozier been balling too. I forgot to touch on him. Garland been going crazy. He been playing good ball, man. 5,239. Of course, this was overtime, but man, versus Charlotte, he got it in. Then he got a Philly team coming up, man. So man, 6,200. Look at Garland. Kobe White, 6K. Markelle Fultz. This guy didn't turn to a full-blown GPP play, man. So it is what it is with Payton, man. So some more cheaper options. I think there was one more. Oh yeah, Ish Smith. If Washington, if excuse me, if Westbrook don't play, then you got Ish Smith. So, you know, and like I said, that just about wraps it up, man. Those are a few guys that I liked, and man, if you like the video, like and subscribe. You know the deal. You know the deal about that, man. So stay peaceful, man. You guys got football coming up, man. So good luck today, man. With that being said, I'm out, man. I'm out. Peace.